Hi friends, I'm your Chakdibadi Rotma and welcome to Average MB Aspirant. This video will be regarding PNB scam, which is the largest banking scam in Indian banking industry, and I'll be discussing what is it, how did it happen, and what are its impacts. So friends, let's start. So friends, first of all, let's understand what is normal business routine. Suppose I'm a merchant and I need to import some diamonds for which I need some money. I have been around in PNB and they are offering me loan at 12% of rate of interest. This 12% rate of interest is just for example. I have also heard that Bank of Japan is offering rate of interest at 2%. They are providing me amount for that. But the problem is Bank of Japan don't know me, so why will they provide me money? So I wrote to Bank of Punjab and I wrote to Punjab National Bank and I asked them to arrange money from Bank of Japan. They said me, okay, we will arrange the money for you, but we will have some margin in it, and we will also have some collateral or some guarantee so that if you default, we can sell the money, we can sell the collateral and recover our money. I said okay. So when this arrangement is done between me and PNB issues letter of undertaking to Bank of Japan that provide me money so that I can provide money to this person. Bank of Japan says this, okay, this is the letter of undertaking, PNB is asking me money, and if some person default, they will be providing money. So Bank of Japan provide money to PNB and PNB provide money to me. I import merchant, I import diamonds, I sell them in the market, I gain profit, and I pay money to PNB. And if I am unable to pay, then PNB sells my assets, sell my collateral, and recover back money. This is the normal business routine. In this, the buyers, I am able to get money from Bank of Japan. This is known as a buyer's credit. They send a letter of undertaking to Bank of Japan. PNB send a letter of undertaking to Japan that if I am unable to pay money, if I am default, then PNB will pay. This letter is known as letter of undertaking or letter of comfort. And then this message where they asked money from Bank of Japan is usually done via SWIFT message, which is Society for Worldwide Interbanking Financial Transactions. This is the normal business routine. What happened in Nirav Modi case is that the PNB did not ask for any collateral, any guarantee for it, and the employee which did which dealt with Nirav Modi did not make any such transaction, any such report in their local in their banking finance, in their core banking software, which is Financial, which is used by also other banks such as Bank of Baroda and other banks. See, he simply sent SWIFT messages to Bank of Japan regarding money. So there was no local banking record of money provided to Nirav Modi. This is how it happened. And when did it get discovered? Nirav Modi asked for rollover of LOU or rollover of credit, which means renewal of letter of undertaking. But the staff has changed. They asked that put some 110% cash margin. Cash margin is nothing. It is that guarantee that I will be putting as cash or some other guarantee which is 100% of this, in this case 100% of the money which I am asking. Nirav Modi said that they have done such transactions earlier also and they never needed any such guarantee. So the new staff checked their bank records and there were no such entry. So this is how it got unearthed, and this money was 280 crore. Then they checked for other previous record, and then it came to light that 11,400 crore rupees of LOUs has been issued, which they don't have any record. So PNB is in great problem. So I will be discussing in next section of the video what are its impact. So friends, let's discuss the impact of PNB scam on banking industry and also on PNB. The PNB has an exposure of 11,400 crore only due to scam. This PNB Nirav Modi fraud case. After that, it has lost around 10,975 crore in stock market due to its reputation going down. Investors are thinking that PNB is not a safe option to invest, due to which its amount is going down. Around 28% of PNB total market capitalization value has been lost. And the total exposure to all of banks, that is whole banking industry, it is said that the exposure to whole banking industry could be around 20,000 crore. If you remember that in our budget, finance minister has assigned 80,000 crore for infusion in our bank so that our NPA can come down, so that banks get a new life, new health, new energy, and they can invest more, they can provide more loans. But after that 80,000 crore, around 20,000 crore have been already lost. So this is the impact of this scam. Another thing which is that PNB is also in a risk of being an NPA. If PNB does not pay the money to other banks till March end, then it will be defaulted. It will be an NPA, which will be a huge damage to its reputation and huge damage to reputation of Indian banking industry, that our bank has grown an NPA. Now coming towards this damage of reputation, it is not the only incident which has caused the reputation damage. The more important question is, why hasn't PNB learned? Around 5 years ago, there was another case which was Winsome Jewelers case, which was also on similar level. They also issued fraud letter of credit, and using which they created a scam of around 6,800 crore, and 1,800 crore of PNB has lost. So if they had, there is a saying in English that if you fool me once, shame on you. If you fool me twice, shame on me. Then it becomes it forces us to think, why hasn't PNB learned? Why is a junior manager, a junior mid-level employee is able to cheat the system with so much easily? So this is what is more damaging to the reputation. And this is not the only incident. After PNB scam, we get to know about that City Union Bank has also lost $2 million in separate cyber banking heist. And this was an malware in which somebody in their branch opened this malware, and they disabled some SWIFT related mechanism, and they sent LOU, and due to which some money was transactions, and around $2 million was transaction was done, out of which they have been able to recover around $1 million, but around $1 million they are still trying. And this cyber bank heist was similar to heist which was done in Bangladesh Central Bank, where the same thing was done. Somewhere did somewhere opened a malware due to which their printer got disabled. Someone think that it was a printer related problem. So there was a banning. There was holidays in Bangladesh at that time, and during which someone tried to did a transaction of $1 billion. Bangladesh central bank got lucky that only $81 million was lost. And out of $181 million, they have been able to recover only $18 million. So, if some similar maintenance has been done in Bangladesh, then why isn't our banking system learning? Why isn't our banks are learning? And after that, we also get to know that Rotomat pens they have also been a willful defaulter. They have done round tripping. They have doing money laundering, and the whole amount of that Rotomat is 3,695 crore. So these three incidents have come in so much proximity of each other that it can be damaging to reputation of our banking industry, that our banking industry are not learning. And it also, now what has happened, a blame game has started, a political blame game. BJP is saying that it has started from 2011, so UP government is responsible for it. And CBI has said that the LOUs were issued in 2017-18. That means BJP was responsible for it. I am saying that why are you playing the blame game? I think everyone is everyone is responsible for this step. If this started in 2011, as BJP is saying, then it means that Congress was also responsible for it. It also means that BJP was also responsible for it, because BJP came power in 2014. From 2014 and 2000 to up to 2018, they have not been able to capture this. Now in 2018, they are able to discover that this one system is gone wrong. RBI is also responsible for this. Either RBI is not able to make a policy due to which this incident got for this as you know that PNB scam is very much similar to Winsome scam, and the people who did Winsome scam, Winsome Industries, they were Mehtas, and they never returned after doing this scam. So if such an incident has already happened, then wasn't it the responsibility of RBI to ensure that a proper policy has been formulated and then it has to be implemented? I think the RBI also failed in either formulating a policy or implementing it. PNB top management also has a responsibility. That their foreign account has been getting so much of money, and they did not even check that why so much money money is coming into this account, and they were not auditing it. So I think that it was a fault of top management also. And so we need to formulate a policy, and we need to see why is so much mistakes happening, and same mistakes are happening regularly. For example, the City Union Bank, which lost $2 million. It's not on the only Bangladesh central bank which lost money. Before that, Russian central bank also lost $6 million. Nepal also, there was also Nepal $454 million cyber bank theft was done. Although they recovered most of the money, but still somebody tried that. So if we also need to ensure that our banking soft security is more secure, it is more robust, that malwares are not getting entered into our bank. And we also need to ensure that this bank employees are trained enough so that they don't open any such unsecured link. So friends, that's all for today. Thanks. Please like, comment and share my videos. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you want my next video to be on a special topic, please let me know. Thank you.